Club for life.
What's going on, guys? We're getting ready to start top 8. We've got Jeremy with Thanos, the one that goes to level 4, and Robbie is on Quake. This is going to be best 2 out of 3 if you're joining us on YouTube. Thanks for checking it out, everyone. This is going to be a pretty fun match. We were talking a little bit before I started recording about how Stacks, you didn't... Oh, I'm sorry, everyone on YouTube land. Stacks is with us. I was just so used to... You've been with us all stream, so I wasn't...
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to reintroduce you, but... yeah, so this is going to be an interesting match because the schemes and dreams is just like, how well do you know the matchup almost? Because, like, finding the right tools, or the ability to always find the right tools for your matchup is really good.
Right, and I mean, I would think that probably he's tested against Quake for this format, right? Quake is one of the front runners. However, there are some aggro versions of Quake out there in the field, and Robbie's on a more control-oriented version of the deck. So we'll see how well Jeremy knows the matchup here.
And let's update our characters on our screen, shall we? Because we are not playing Vision versus Black Widow anymore.
So I also wonder if they're gonna roll dice or if they're gonna do top seed chooses like an upper deck event would.
Yeah, I would assume top seed picks, but I've seen crazier things in my life, so I'm not going to assume anything. We might be... Because I know top 8 is also time, so we might be waiting for them to announce that everyone can start, maybe?
Maybe. Hopefully they're not waiting for us. Top seed, yeah, so it's top seed.
Okay. I know they're doing time, so I'm just going to assume for now that they are waiting for time to start so that everyone can start and that they're not waiting for us. I choose to believe this.
Well, the people on the Team Attack stream are already playing, so...
Okay, will you go ahead and drop in and see if they're waiting on us?
Yeah, let me jump in here. Hey guys, I don't know if you're waiting for us, but if you are, you guys can start whenever. Yes, they said, yeah. Apparently in the Discord they're saying top seed chooses.
See Zach's coming in with the assist on the rules. So I know you're Robbie's boy, right? But like Thanos, we saw there's only one Thanos in the event. Like, is there any party that's like, I gotta root for this cool MC?
Yeah, and I think the list is spicy, so it's got a lot of the stuff that I like. It's got Might Mix Right, it's got Power Loader in here. I think this list is pretty rad, so I'm leaning towards this a little bit, but ultimately I gotta stick with my Texas boy Robbie. So
right.
I'm rooting for the people's champ.
All right. So
this Thanos list is sweet.
I love Robbie. I love Robbie. But since you're rooting for Robbie for the sake of entertainment, I will be on Team Thanos.
All right.
So from my point of view, Thanos is the good guy, and for your point of view, Quake will be the good guy.
All right. Who was the top seed? Out of curiosity.
I cannot check that without adjusting the stream, unfortunately.
That's all right. I can go see if I can peek. Who is top seed? I mean, we'll know probably pretty shortly. Although I know that when given the choice, Robbie is going to choose to go second.
Really?
Yep.
So I've only watched Robbie play this deck a few times. Why is that he wants to go second?
I think he wants to grind you out of your resources, and also Quake levels faster if you go second because they're going to play a resource on their first turn.
Okay, that makes sense. Because Thanos is looking to come. I imagine Thanos here is coming in hard and fast, right? Like he's probably coming in as what does that convert to? A 5/1 on turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, I assume he's going aggressive. There's no point in not going aggressive because you're going to heal those wounds off when you flip.
Yeah. Because I don't see the allure of slowing down your level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd rather get to level 2 before things that can stun my level 2 get out because of the schemes and dreams.
Gotta make sure I read all these Thanos cards again. Can't even tell you the last time I thought about these. He can convert defense to attack. Yeah, so he can be a 5/1, and then if he would be KO'd, you level up and heal the wounds.
Yeah. So like those power level loaders in there are kind of spicy because like you can maneuver that extra 5/5 of stats as well.
Yep, swinging in. Are we going to see a strategic here, or is he just taking it?
I mean,
Save those strategics.
I would strategic, right? Like, why trade wounds?
Yeah, there you go. There it is.
So this is fine.
So you're a 6/9. Yeah.
So these greens. So this is an interesting matchup in that Quake wants your resources down. Thanos doesn't care. He doesn't like have like, oh, this is my resource that's the best color for me, because he doesn't use any colors. All of his superpowers are in his deck. So I'm curious on like if Robbie gets a choice of what he wants to target, what he's going to target. Like right now, he's just probably going to target the green because it's there and it's easy.
Right. Looking at the list, I mean, what's the most valuable?
Might makes right.
Probably is the greens, because might makes right. So yeah. It probably is the greens. Other than that, there's blues and yellows in here. There's Mr. Sinister. There's Mind Gem. Power Gem is in here. I think it's the greens is the right choice.
Well, can you tell what the discard was on the Zola?
Oh man, see, I looked away and there's a glare there.
I think that's the 6-drop Black Order guy. The one that has like lethal if you have, like his power is lethal if you have Thanos in play or something like that. It's like pay a yellow to do something or another.
6-drop Black Order is Ebony Maw. He's got Genius.
Yeah, I think that's Ebony Maw. I was thinking of the 7-drops power, but the art looks like Ebony Maw, so.
Looks like no more recruits. He did flip down that green. I think that's probably right.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty solid. Thanos comes in, suicides into the old 1/1 drop, KO in the MC on turn 2. You love to see it.
Amazing. That does mean he will flip into his level 2 though. Heal his wounds there. So he's now a 3/6 and he's got Schemes and Dreams.
So he won't get Schemes and Dreams off next turn.
Right, because he's face down.
But he will get to draw his cards because he is face down.
And I feel like that Schemes and Dreams is probably pretty likely to trigger against Robbie because, again, Robbie's not very aggressive early on.
Yeah. It's kind of the same concept as the Red Skull matchup that we saw earlier, where Robbie's wasn't taking down this 10-10 on turn 2 or 3. So Robbie's probably not, like, it's more likely in the being a, what is he, a 7? But a 3/6 is more likely, but it's still not very likely to happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, we could easily see like a Strucker on turn 3 and Jeremy not have a way to answer it. So,
man, Strucker has been very solid on a lot of lists today.
Yeah, we've seen him several times be really strong.
All right, so now we are on. Oh, we're back to Thanos because Robbie just played resource and passed. Yeah, because there was no. Or he played the Sharon Carter and passed because there's nothing face up to attack.
All right, let's see. Will we see the turn 3 Strucker here?
You're gonna need it.
To keep the Schemes and Dreams off the board. Yep, there it is.
Good. All right, so does Thanos packs the fine covers, shock.
I think there is fine covers in this list, so we could see it.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, definitely fine covers. No shocks. Which is an interesting.
No, there's 4 of each. 4 shock, 4 covers.
Oh yeah, there sure is. My bad.
Yeah. So I think he can pretty easily answer this.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would be kind of odd if he chose to play the fine covers, but not the I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name. Shock to the system because of the Harrigan
Right.
matchups, right?
Right.
All
So
right.
he had the shock for the save there. He's going to trigger his schemes and dreams.
Go search for any one card. All right. So it's turn 4. You get to
Looks like they're
find.
talking about experience, trying to figure out if Quake level's here or not.
What'd she see here? Turn 1, she got 1. Turn 2, she got 2. Turn 3, she gets 2.
So 4-5. So right, should be right.
Yeah. Or he has no. He went first or second? I'm sorry.
Robbie went second.
Did he not? Did Thanos not play a resource, or is it just blended in?
He played a blue and flipped it down, and then he played a vault, and Robbie flipped that down.
Okay.
So 1 on turn 1 on Robbie's turn 1, and then 2, and then now 2 more.
Okay. All
Maybe.
Right. So looking through the Thanos deck, what are we looking for? Like Power Cosmic, probably not where we want it yet. Like that's probably something we want later.
What are we going into? Turn 3 or 4?
Going to turn 3, I think. Right? Yeah, because he's attacked. Should be turn 4, but he only has 2 resources out. This is confusing me. That's what's confusing me. Did he miss a resource drop?
Maybe he chose not to play a guy, not to play a resource.
Try to
that
slow down.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right. But so okay, assuming that he's going to be on 4 resources, I guess you search for the super giant, or you could like if you have a power loader, you can like search for the Vreese or vice versa, like search for the other half of the power loader combo.
Right, that seems strong. If he is going to be on 4, and it seems strong.
Can anyone in chat help us out to make sure that we're not like, did we miss something here?
Yeah, either I missed something on the XP or I missed something on playing a resource. What did I miss?
Unless he's on the draw, but or on the play. Yeah, if he's on the draw, he's attacked twice. Yeah, attacking twice still on the draw would make no, because then he'd be face up for a turn for schemes and dreams. Yeah, this the math just doesn't add up. He had to miss a resource drop.
That's the only thing I can think of. All right, so we have a level 3 Thanos, 5/7, 4 health. When he KOs an enemy character, draw cards equal to its health. And when a card enters your hand from your deck, he gains an XP. Interesting. 5/7 doesn't line up with Quake's 5/7. Okay, so there's Vreese. But I only count 3 resources,
Yeah,
so I guess we're setting up for a power loader.
Yeah. It's the only thing that makes sense at this point. We are on Thanos 3. Get those arts updated for everyone. There we go. Alright, we're just going to pass. Because we cannot deal with the boy.
There's Zola for another discard. Yeah, this grind you out Quake list is crazy.
Yeah, just like the fact that he attacks both the hand and the row at the same time.
Yeah. That's what Robbie was telling me about. He was like, it controls your resources, it controls your rows, it controls your hand, it controls everything.
Yeah.
Because at level 2 she could push you to the back row and lock you there. It's like so annoying. And then you play Captain America and it controls where your attacks go.
Yeah, we saw a showcase in round 4 of how strong, or round 5, I'm sorry, of how strong those cards can be at like really holding the board down.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we have a fine cover to blank that attack. So we're sitting at a 2 wound advantage for Robbie right now, but Thanos is quickly climbing. So this is an attack into Vreese, I assume.
Yeah, we're gonna lock Thanos into the back row with a green.
Yeah, because Thanos gets XP for cards going to your hand. Correct. Let's double check that to make sure I'm not lying to you guys.
Yeah, so he'll get XP on the draw phase here.
Yeah. When a card enters your hand from your deck, Thanos gets an XP. When Thanos KOs an enemy character, draw equal to its printed health. Is he playing Kane? He is not. But he is playing... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong list. Wrong list. But he is still not playing Kane. He's got the power loader.
And only Vreese as his activator.
Only Vreese is the activator. This is bold. I mean, obviously, like we talked about, you get to search out one of those two cards, right? So it makes it a little bit more consistent in that aspect. But like, I actually really like Power Cosmic. The more I look at this match, right? So okay, now I am level 3 Thanos. I'm going to strap on a power loader, and I'm going to start coming after your MC. If you have anything that's going to stop me from getting after your MC, I'll just Power Cosmic it.
I've got this Power Cosmic for you.
All right. Cool. Moving on with our
No
lives.
Power Loader on this turn. We do see a Sabretooth. No Might Mix Ride or anything because there's no green showing. He wrote a card this turn.
So, Robbie, he has played 2 locations and 2 face downs, which is a little rough with the deck that's playing. What oaks is he playing? 10, 14? So I guess that's about right. So. Alright, we got the. Which.
Looks like Cap hits the board.
USA.
All right, let's see here. I was gonna ask if they could. Oh no, it was a range attack, so.
Range attack into Sabretooth. Oh, here comes that Power Cosmic we talked about.
Power Cosmic.
Yep. Oh, look at him. Look at Robbie. Robbie goes, "What's that do? What's that do?" I'm sorry, I don't know illustrated cards. What does it do?
Oh man. Let's see.
And does he get back the cap? Is he big enough?
If you have a main character on your side in the combat with level 3 or more, stun an enemy main character in the combat with level 2 or less.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You thought you were going to team attack me? Not today.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean once you get out there, that card's strong.
Yeah. He got up there pretty decently fast. Alright, this is turn 4.
There's the loader, power loader.
Let's get that boy thick. He's not stuck in the back anymore either.
Yeah, so that's going to make Thanos at 10-12.
Let's rumble. Alright, so these are pretty easy attacks, right? You're going to go Thanos into Cap, Sabretooth into Baron Strucker, and then I feel like you could just give up the okay. I like who cares if the Zola stays on board, right? So let Zola stick around. Don't give up your Vreese.
Yeah, I don't think it's a worthwhile trade. Just leave it.
Shock.
Shock comes down. That's pretty good.
Is that enough? Question mark.
11. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he has 8. But that's right. He has 8. That's right. Still learning. Like that's a card I haven't got to play with a lot. So I'm still like forgetting his stat line sometimes. Man, Thanos would have really liked to draw the card there. Oh man, look at this Sabretooth is looking weak right here. This team attack into
that power loader doesn't even look very good right now because the Strucker makes the team attack happen.
So this is a team attack for 13. We can make it 14. I say you jam the 14th attack in there. What else are you using that 1/1 for?
I think he wants it to trade with the Vreese, I guess.
But isn't that what Cap's going to do? Like Cap or Quake could do that.
Yeah, interesting.
Power loader down. Maybe he just decided one like if he had a trick, the one attack wouldn't have actually made a difference. Like you got the shocks or the find covers, and maybe the one attack was just it wasn't a number that added up right. Man, and just like that, he was able to protect that Strucker one turn.
Mm-hmm.
And now
absolutely huge.
The tide has turned right back into Robbie's favor.
Yeah, sticking the Strucker was actually crucial.
Chat's saying that Power Cosmic is busted in this format. Yeah, it seems very strong. Since there's very few characters who can play it.
Alright, Ebony Maw hits the board. We're going to Black Order to try to find an equipment.
We've got a couple gems and a nullifier. Oh, we're going to hit the nullifier.
Oh, nice. Pretty good. I heard that that's a good card.
It's a pretty good. Take away a range if you wanted. Make people rumble with Thanos so he can draw extra cards. Although he wouldn't get XP from that anymore. So the way it would work is if there's a melee attack going into Thanos, they would trade. Thanos would see the KO happen, and he would get to draw the cards, but he would be face down, so he would not see the cards get drawn.
Interesting.
Little versus tech for everyone. How the rules work. Alright. So what? Ebony Maw is the full resource pool. He should have got an XP for that that nullifier entry in his hand, I think.
Right, yeah, I would think so. I mean, that's part of the whole synergy of Black Order with his boys.
Interesting. So we just go in and we power Cosmic instead. Interesting. So that's a little odd to me because, and here's why. What did we gain? What did we gain there?
What does that put Robbie at?
Because it puts him to 2 wounds.
That's not even
when you had the okay. So here's a couple layers here. I don't understand what you gain from that rather than a team attack or whatever. Yeah, maybe he switches it. Team attack. You switch it with he switches it with Captain America whenever you draw a card. Captain America's just going to switch with the Zola. No big deal. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, Zola's going to just take the hit for because he can switch anybody. Zola's going to take the hit for.
It must have been Strucker because Cap can't sub out if it's himself, so he must have been flying over for this.
Yeah,
Strucker.
I think he flew over to tech Hawkeye.
Okay.
And, interesting that we decided not to use the Zola effect to search for another Zola because he's got the Gehenna right there. So like I was saying, the turn previously he had Vreese die and he chose to put the minus counter on Quake. If you knew you're just going to power Cosmic, that's a waste of counter.
Right. It's a matter of not thinking ahead, probably.
Yeah. Alright, so Robbie's on 7 here. We have Iron Man hit the board. Iron Man's Grain's not going to do much on this board right now, but, I mean, a 7/7 flight and range is still fine.
Yeah, it's pretty good on this board, especially because Jeremy seems to be a turn behind somehow.
Yeah, that is really coming back to haunt him.
Yeah, I still like this a lot for Robbie. Locking Ebony Maw to the back row, interesting play.
What does he gain from that? Maybe he just doesn't have to deal with the team attack.
Yeah, no team attack, no flyer to block. I mean, it looks like he's got locations for days, so I guess he feels okay with that.
He's just now he's going to just press the attack into Thanos and try to just keep everyone out of his way. Now he's changing gears here. 7 is There is no 7-drop in this list.
No 7-drop. No more Loon.
No more Loon. He goes from 6 to 8. He goes from Ebony Maw and the Leviathan Beast to Fing Fang Foom.
That's an interesting choice. Yeah. I don't know about that.
We could see a Mind Gem. Mind Gem, draw 3 cards. So is some good XP. So we get that extra wound, and we become a 7/8 when we're level 4, right? So I don't hate that play if it's something that's an option. There's nothing else that like draws cards in here, so you need to start clearing out. You need to start clearing out the. You need to start. Well, he can't even clear out his board to draw cards because Iron Man has 2 health. I guess you could hit Cap and draw the card. Like, I'm trying to get to level 4 right now, right?
Right, yeah. Sinister and a Nullifier on something.
Oh, sorry, everyone. I think I messed up our layout there.
I'd be interested to know what he called. Maybe range or something.
Yeah. I mean, like we talked about before, range is a good one there because you can stop them from... You make people tussle with Thanos so that he can maybe get the card draw. Because even if you're not getting the XP for him because he's face down, and you're still getting the card draw, that's still fine. Because you're still getting the card draw. And in this match where your opponent's trying to grind out your resources and your hand, more cards in your hand is just amazing.
Right.
Alright, we're going to have a team attack. I'm assuming...
Yeah, they're going to take out Cap. He can't save himself.
See if he emerges. He gets to draw a card.
Oh, what are we thinking about? Making some kind of consideration here.
Don't do it. Don't do it. What are you doing?
Considering who he wants to hit, I guess? Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Robbie still has a ton of cards in his hand.
Yeah. Thanos has no cards? Oh. Robbie's attacking his camera. He's not...
I do probably think he nullified range, which is pretty significant.
Yeah. Yeah, because it stops the sniper even, too. Because snipers, they can range attack the back row. Make your opponent discard another card.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
Oh, that glare's killing me. What did he discard?
It's a super giant,
Super
looked
giant?
like. Where's the dragon? Bring out the dragon.
Man, Super Giant would have been really good last turn as well. We could have gotten some XP off of that.
Yep. Melinda May at a discounted price.
It's a 3-cost Melinda May, so we're not seeing a Foom. You can see a 5-cost another Cap. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Mockingbird.
Got some espionage going down.
Yeah, which is always awkward in online games, so
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes. So I'm just gonna use his word for it. No, that
Put
looks
those
like
on top. Keep them on the top. You can have those.
Top.
You can have those all day.
Yeah.
Those do nothing to me.
Man. He's like, yeah, you could have.
Yeah. We're good. Let's move on with our lives.
Yeah,
Let's.
You can have those 2 blank cards. Oh no.
Okay, so clearly he did not name range.
Must be team up then.
Thanos down again. That's 3rd wound. Sinister down.
Ah man, I definitely would have called range on this board.
Yeah. You know what's the best part about this espionage? Your opponent, your opponent literally has 1 card. Your opponent has 1 card.
Yeah, those cards. Yeah, draw those blank cards. Unless that 1 card is a mind gem.
Ooh, that'd be pretty good. He just slams the mind gems like sucker. I needed these yellows.
Oh man. No, but it was the other best card.
Oh, there's a dragon on the board.
I am that dragon.
That's only we had a way to like get the dragon out of our way.
Right, or like pull the dragon over to our side or something.
That'd be really good. or to make our guy bigger than the dragon.
Yeah.
Robbie's just got like a million answers to this one question, right?
Yeah.
So we're definitely probably gonna have Robbie going into advantage game 1 or going into game 2. But I don't know. I'm not totally out on this. Does he hit back 6, 7? That has to be enough, right? Because
Didn't do it.
there was a Melinda May and a Iron Man there, so that has to add up to 14. I would think.
That's crazy. How is that not 14?
I mean, it's irrelevant, right? The Thanos is on the front.
It's relevant because if the Foom is face down, then Iron Man can't copy it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yes, it takes it.
Take the knee. Gotta go team attack into... I guess... What are you hitting here? You gotta hit the team up, right? You have to.
They're trying to put pressure on the main character.
I don't know how much I agree. You have no cards in hand.
You gotta clean up the board. At some point, you gotta prioritize board.
Well, he's on his last wound. No, because he didn't level up. He's on his last wound. He's not level 4. He only has 4 wounds at level 3. He gets his 5th wound at level 5.
Does he know that? You could have got in on the Strucker, or if you wanted to be really safe, the Zola to get the level up.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many XP he has. That might not have even done it.
The XP's been on 2 for a while. I don't know if that's right, because I mean he has been face down for his draw phases, but we had the Black Order for the Nullifier, right?
Right. How many does he need?
All right. Yep. That's gonna be game 1.
Yeah. Oh, he needs 6. Good lord.
Listen, but honestly, it's completely doable. Like a super giant can do it by herself. In some cases, you know.
Right.
You could be like, Black Order, get this Mind Gem, discard all these cards, draw a bunch of cards, shuffle my Mind Gem back in.
Right.
Back. So yeah, game 1. It looked like Thanos had some game early, but we also said that about Red Skull in round 5, where it looked like Red Skull was going to be in control, and then Quake just said, let me take a little bit here, let me take a little bit here, let me take a little bit here. All of a sudden, I have control of the board. I have control of everything. You have no cards. The Mockingbird was insane that first game. Just completely turned off your final draw step.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, now, you could argue that it's not insane, but like, because, you were going to draw that anyway, but like, say those were 2 other random cards that were like really good for him. Like, you could essentially turn off your opponent's last draw step. All right.
Right.
Get reset up. We could draw on our opening hands. I do like this Thanos deck, though. It does seem pretty interesting. Looks like it'd be a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, I like it. I would like to see some 7 drops in here.
Yeah, like a champion. Like, people that I brought champion up to, they weren't all in on champion, but like, I've seen a couple places on this game where, like, in the games today, they're like, man, champion would be pretty good 7 drop here. What are you gonna do with this spot removal that you have a hard time dealing with? Because like a lot of people's argument with champion, we can talk about this a little bit before this game starts. It was that a Leviathan just kills it, but that means you're playing a Leviathan on like turn 8, and then I'm just gonna follow it up with a Foom. And I'm okay with that, rather than like you playing a Foom and me having to fight your Foom. And if you play a Foom, then I have a champion.
I got this champion for you. All right, so loser should choose initiative. So
But Thanos probably wants to go first. This is awkward because I
Right,
think
which-
Quake wants to go for second. Thanos wants to go first.
right.
I also live in a world where, as Thanos, I might just choose to go second because I know Quake wants to go first, and it's not as imperative for me.
Did you want to reset the characters on the stream?
Yes, I did. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, so Thanos did, of course, choose to go first. Swung in for an early wound, and Robbie takes it this time. He does not play the strategic this time.
Oh, the whole game's different now. This is going to change everything. The good guys are going to win this one.
Oh, man. Let's see. He did interestingly choose to play the vault as opposed to just rolling a card to play around the blue.
No, make them use it. Your locations didn't seem as important as most decks' locations are.
Right.
So, like, make your opponent burn those locations. Right now, he has to burn a green, which might be really useful later, because he needs it to be a blue right now. Use it. Just force him to have it. Because, like, later on, like, here, and I've played a fair amount of Quake. I know that, like, later on, this blue ability matters a lot less than the early game. So, like, now I'm wasting my late game resources because I need them early game just so that I can level up, because my opponent's playing a location that he may or may not need. He doesn't care if it gets turned down. See, like, a Vreese might makes right. That'd be pretty hot.
Reese might makes right. Holy cow, that'd be hilarious.
Because then you have this, like, 6 attack range attacker who you have to deal with because it's a 6 attack range attacker, but you get a minus counter if you do get rid of it. So, are we KOing this guy again? I don't know if I agree.
I mean, yeah, get your level up, I guess.
Yeah,
No recruits,
like
though.
you level up, yeah, because you want to hit level 3, so you have your, like, power cosmics and stuff. I haven't played this build enough to, like, know. I've only got to sleeve up this Thanos like one time, to be honest with you guys. So I do like the character. It's just never come up in a format where I was going to actively play, that I've had the chance to test for it.
Now, Robbie pays the Gehenna from hand to grab another Zola. And Jeremy did go first, so
he's gonna start drowning them out, right? Although,
right, yeah, he's already down resource-wise, hand resources, I mean. So this extra discard, we're really gonna start grinding him out of his resources.
Thanos hasn't played a card yet.
Correct.
So, like, he does have that kind of going for him. Like, the Gehenna from hand is an easy choice for Robbie, right? Like, he goes, okay, no big deal. I'm not losing any cards. That's what these Gehennas are in here for. Deal. So, my point was, I guess, was that the Thanos player is punished less by these Zolas because he just doesn't want to play anything the first few turns anyway, so...
Right.
So Thanos is ready to be a scheming and a dreaming.
Let's see, turn 3, what we got? Ironheart, that's no good.
Yeah, because you're a
And Power Loader,
3/6. Can't play the Power Loader because we don't have our Vreese out yet. There's the boy. My boy. So now, Vreese might be able to protect Thanos. Thanos does some scheming, some dreaming, and gets the Power Loader. Man, I do not hate this at all. Like, this, like, how clean the first few turns for this Thanos deck is, and it seems to be relatively consistent because of his powers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like the Power Loader play is better than the Sabertooth play. It might not be as good as the Supergiant play, because Supergiant just lets you go from 3 to 4.
He's going to trade in the Vreese. Are we paying the Gehenna?
Yeah.
We are. Oh, no. Wow. I don't know if I would have done that then with the Gehenna showing.
Yeah, because there's no lethal that Robbie can play, right? There's
Right.
nothing, like... the reason you usually do something like this.
Hang on. Vreese only puts on a counter if it's stunned on an enemy turn, I think.
That is correct.
Should I jump in there? Is it our place to jump in and correct rulings and stuff?
I don't know. They never asked me to do that.
Yeah, so I don't know if I should.
Let me read Vreese, I guess, if it's...
It says enemy turn.
Yeah. I feel like we it's just not our place, honestly. Like, if we were judging...
Right, but it's not our event, so...
Yeah. I don't think it's.
I don't think there's any
difference.
malintent. I just think they just didn't realize that that's how the card works.
And that's just something that happens in games sometimes, you know. So.
Yep.
Now here comes the $1 million question: do you have the shock to the system? No. Oh, he did have it. He did have it. I'm sorry. So we are going to scheme. We're going to dream. I wonder what we're going to get. Are we going to be a big boy?
I feel like if he doesn't have the power loader, then it's the power loader.
Yeah. Like, power loader, go rumble with Quake. Freeze can trade with Strucker, and you are sitting pretty. Let's update these MCs. Quake level up? Yeah, she did level up. I will get both of these MCs updated for you guys.
Alright, there's our fourth resource. We jamming this power loader. Thanos up front.
Dude, I mean, if I'm Thanos, I'm rumbling. I'm grabbing the gauntlet and I'm saying, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, there's the power loader. We're at 10-12.
That's a 10-12 on turn 4. We were talking about Red Skull being yoked as a 10-10.
Yeah.
Like, this dude can go rumble with Red Skull and then just be like, okay, this isn't going well for me. Power Cosmic, take your cube away. Like, this might be, like, this could be a dangerous matchup for Red Skull if it advances.
Right, yeah. This is an easy trade here with Reese.
Yeah. I'd make this trade 11 days of the week.
Yeah, really good trade there. Yep. And the Vreese counter there ended up not mattering.
Yeah. Okay, so OBS, I usually do keep current wound counters on the stream when I'm but between commentary and trying to keep up with all the panels, it's a little much for me today. But I do like to try to do that, and if I have like a team of like 2 or something, I usually do that. But I do like that. I do like the idea. I agree with you. It is nice to be able to have current wounds kept up on the screen. All right, so we're on turn 5. Got a May. We had what was the discard on the Zola? I missed it. Was that a Power Cosmic?
Oh, I can't see. It looks like
that can't be right.
Can't tell.
That can't be right. That can't be Power Cosmic. What was that?
Oh. Your hand's got to be really good to intentionally ditch a Power Cosmic.
Yeah. I think that's what that is. It goes down to the bottom right. Does that go to the bottom right? It looks like Power Cosmic to me, man. But the glare's killing me, so.
Interesting.
So we got Quake with 4 wounds left, and we've got a Thanos who's... What we got going on here?
I'm confused as to why he's exhausted. Maybe he just didn't untap.
Yeah, I've seen players do that before, where like they kind of like start doing it into their build phase before they actually like ready up their guys,
Right.
and like they wait till like they start forming to ready their guys, which is technically wrong, but that's not like a harm foul thing. So unless he got did the green get paid for him?
Maybe.
So
I seen that. That must be it.
And then he
I mean,
just
should
assumes
still
it's because it's still
he's still on
technically
tap.
ready. Yeah.
Right. It's irrelevant in this case.
Why? Oh, I don't-
What a strange trade. Why wouldn't you put it in the back row?
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Make him come get it. You know.
Yeah, I think he's maybe a little
He-
flustered or something. There's no reason to make that trade.
Did he get his XP for the turn? Because he was face up because he's that power loader.
I don't see any XP gained.
Is this a Comet Fall Leviathan? This is the that's not the. What is that? Is that the push one?
Let me see.
Or is that?
I see Captain America.
Oh, is that Captain America in the back? Sorry.
Sorry, I looked away for a second.
So he's played Cap and passed.
Interesting. I mean, that's a 12. That's a 12 butt.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
You have the team attack, but you're gonna have to take a hit back somewhere.
I mean, take the. Oh, actually, no. Here's the thing. You kind of have the team attack. You have a team attack that Power Cosmic just destroys.
Bodies it. Yeah.
just gets. Yeah. Okay, Ebony Maw is gonna come out. We're gonna see.
We're gonna remember to trigger our
Black Order, maybe.
Black Order. Or our equipment. We're too good for equipment. We don't want it.
Yeah. We don't need an equipment where we're going.
He hit the nullifier on it last time, though.
Yeah. Last card too. It was pretty hot. Okay, we've opted not to do the Black Order trigger.
Yeah, we don't want equipment in here. We don't need it.
I respect the gusto.
Subbing it out for the Zola.
Yeah.
Love it.
You should get he should get the draw card here though.
Draw card. There it is. Yeah, he remembered.
XP. Yeah, here it is. So what's our stat line on our 6 drop here?
I think it's a 6/6. I think Ebony Maw is a 6/6.
6/6 with Genius, so you can go into May if you want. I don't hate that. Although next turn we're probably just gonna see oh lord, Iron Man. If Quake's not using her green to push your Thanos this turn to protect her team attackers, then there's an Iron Man in hand. That's my read.
Right.
That's my read.
I think you trade with Melinda May here.
I don't see why not. You can't do it twice, right? You can't uncanny twice?
Correct.
Yeah.
Strategic.
That's annoying if you're the Thanos player, and which I am rooting for, obviously, as we talked about before. We have to be on opposing sides. 2 for the turn. Robbie's gonna.
Robbie has so many cards in his hand. He's got so many cards.
Yeah. It's amazing. I'm trying to figure out how the Thanos player has so few cards. I mean, obviously you only get 1 card instead of the 2 on the level up to level 3 turn. Oh, here comes the squad.
Well, are we just gonna send in the team attack, the
You have
biggest
to.
team attack ever, so that we don't get blown out by
You have to.
Power Cosmic?
All right. So this is bad. When your opponent starts looking at the math off of an attack like this, you got to go, oh no.
Okay, Power Cosmic.
Yep.
And then find cover or something.
What's happening?
What's the question? That should resolve immediately. Oh, he didn't know the math first.
I still do this. Clear it.
So you get the stun and then the strike back on something else. You get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, yeah. And then like you get that, and then the next turn you clear off the rest of his board.
Yeah, I don't mind that either.
Okay, so he has decided that he would rather just strike back Quake and use the Power Cosmic for a later attack. Just like the.
But now you telegraphed it.
Yeah. Or
I kind of agree with you though. Power Cosmic to get the Quake, and then like a strike back on the cap, and then you have enough attacks to clear the board next turn.
Yeah, because here's the other thing. If you were going to play so that Power Cosmic is your way you're going to win, you're just gonna strike back Quake and start Power Cosmicing her every time that you can, you shouldn't have discarded the Power Cosmic earlier.
Right. Like a turn 8 Vreese, okay.
But hold on, there might be more to this. Power loader him. Just suit the boy up again.
Load up.
Whole squad, get in there. Did we get a genius trigger?
Should have been face down.
It should have been face up. Everyone went into Thanos.
It traded with the Melinda May, or tried to.
No, right. My bad. You're right. Stacks with that heads up commentary. Alright, let's
Alright, swapping the people out. Yeah, you should have yeah. The cap is really annoying to deal with.
Yeah, it's almost like you should team attack cap here. You get the team attacking cap would have been fine. Man, if Thanos would have been able to get rid of that Melinda May though to draw the 2 cards, it would have been delicious.
Looks like Ebony Maw trades with the Melinda May again, and Robbie's board stays mostly intact.
So what do you think about the Vreese in the back row play? I kind of like Vreese in the front row. You can hide behind him. And funnily enough, you can hide behind him and Quake can't do anything about it.
Because he can't move.
Because he can't move. Actually relevant for your advantage.
Let's see, so... Yep, Hawkeye for the safe wound there. Iron Man sitting up there again. Iron Man hasn't done much other than be a 7/7 flyer this tournament from what I've seen.
Yeah. Really has. Like, I guess, though, like, the matchups that he's there for is, like, death and stuff, right? Like,
yeah.
And Harrigan and, like, the things that get, like, something super thick.
And I guess, like, there's also, like, the threat of an Iron Man makes them have to play their Foom differently.
Yeah.
Like, crush it in when they might not otherwise.
For another nullifier. That's good.
Interesting.
Or was that not a nullifier? I must have missaw. I apologize.
I saw a power loader in there, but it can't grab power loader.
Right. Okay, that must have been what I saw. Did you know that there are 115 one-of-a-kind cards printed in Versus 2 TCG at the point
that now.
of
That's
Omegas?
insane.
For anyone who wasn't around, we did Versus Trivia before Top 8. And
it was a really fun time.
It was a lot of fun. Apparently, I made the questions a little too hard. Because everyone after second place was in negative points. But I'll learn from that, and we'll tweak the difficulty level. We're gonna try to do some more stuff with that later. All right, we got a good team attack.
Into cap. Okay, cool.
All right, draw your card. Get your XP. You need 6 XP?
6.
If you don't stun me, I level. Just keep that in mind, Mrs. Quake over here.
I'm peeking at deck, so I'm going to miss for a second.
Okay. Robbie's going to throw out a Foom. The boy whose back scrapes
the dragon
sun,
is out.
Which is going to be a huge turning point. Hawkeye's going to go ahead and put Thanos down another wound. I assume this Foom's going to take out the Ebony Maw. And then Iron Man. Listen, Vreese isn't doing anything.
You could just leave it.
You just leave it.
Just leave it. It's fine.
Like, on the flip side, like, the power loader on because of Vreese would suck, but you're not gonna... That's not gonna be relevant?
Yeah, even the power loader's not very good anymore.
Now you put the power loader on a Foom.
Oh.
We might be talking. So, Thanos is on his last wound. Quake has 3 left. Thanos has to level this turn to buy himself another wound.
You'd have to level on the back of something else that isn't his own draw effect because he's been pushed to the back.
So, Supergiant. It's exactly Supergiant here.
Levy Beast.
Levy Beast. Does this do thing? Thing does.
It's okay right now. It's alright. You can daze the Foom.
Daze the Foom, put minus counters on everything so that the Leviathan can rumble with Iron Man and it doesn't affect it, or he like stuns without being stunned back. Ebony Maw can't really afford to. I guess he could fight Quake, but then like the strategic homeland takes out your flyer and you don't have a blocker anymore for the Foom. To be fair, you probably don't have a blocker for this Foom to be realistic anyway.
Just this Thanos deck, is it playing Crown? There's no Crown in this deck? What?
That actually seems a little crazy to me because this was the deck that didn't have any 7 drops. And it's a one-of-a-kind equipment that your Dark Order triggers can hit.
Right, and like it's playing Black Order. Of all the decks that should be playing Serpent Crown, which is all of them, to be fair, but particularly the deck that can search out for one-of-a-kind equipment, that seems wrong. Yeah.
Shock protects the... What is that protecting? Oh, it's protecting the Iron Man?
Gotta be Iron Man, yeah.
Alright. And there goes our flyer.
Yep. Saved a wound on our main character this turn.
Well, the Foom just takes out Thanos now.
It's a 4-wounder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Unless there's something, like, because power cost, we can't touch Foom. Trying to look at this list real quick. You've got...
I think that's it.
Yeah, because you have 7. It would take like 3 pumps to take Thanos out of Foom range, and then you still have a team attack. But Robbie's just like, nah. Listen, I didn't care that you had flyer. I have this stealth boy. Oh, with this other stealth boy.
Yeah, we have a couple ways to win the game here.
Oh, and
we have many ways to win the game.
Let me turn off your draw step. Yeah, Mockingbird. Oh god, Mockingbird is so strong.
I can't believe he's gonna make him resolve this espionage after all this. Like, you already win.
No, you do it. You do it. You gotta send a message. Does Iron Man have an agent?
No, but there.
Oh, Coulson has
Coulson.
Agent. Okay. All these cards don't matter.
Yeah, that one can go on top, the rest on bottom.
You can have the power loader.
Yeah, the power loader is not even very good either.
Yeah. You can have everything except for the shock. Now, if Freeze had 1 wound on him, I'd definitely be like, yeah, you can have the power loader. Okay. This team attack's going at the beast because stealth does not work on range attacks.
Yeah, I don't know. Why are we even tangling with the beast? Why aren't we putting all our shield people up front in case the Foom attack doesn't stick, and then just we have double attacks that are lethal?
I'm not sure. I mean, to be fair, we still have double attacks that are lethal.
Yeah, there's still the Iron Man. Yeah. That's right.
Like, because like the Iron Man Mockingbird team attack into the back row, Yeah.
Whoa, making him burn all his pumps. There's like no nullifier on flight or anything weird like that.
Yeah. That's 2 cards out of his hand. I think he has 1 left.
Iron Man.
I'd send the team attack into Thanos here.
Yeah. That's supposed to be an Iron Man pulsar sound effect.
Oh, okay. I liked it.
But it was not good.
That's his last wound, Robbie. Robbie just forgot that it was his last wound, I think.
That one I feel like jumping in on. Like you're literally dead. Yeah. Your main character is literally at max wounds.
Just ask him if isn't. Ask him if he's 4 wounds or 5.
All right. I'm gonna jump in and ask. Hey, how many wounds does Thanos have at level 3? All right, there it is.
Okay. Yeah, I was confused there for a second. I was like, well,
yeah,
maybe I was like, maybe his wound counter got messed up or something, and he wasn't actually at 4.
Yeah, I said, how many does he have at level 3? And they went, oh, that's game.
Right on. Well, congratulations to Robbie advancing to the semifinals. So
yeah, he's going on to top 4.